We're going to look at applying deMoivres theorem to trig identities. So for example, we're going to look at expressing cos n theta, where n is an integer, or sin n theta, in terms of powers of cos theta or powers of sin theta. So let's have a look at the first example, which is express cos 3 theta in terms of powers of theta. So if we let, or the steps will be these four steps here. So let theta, or let z be theta plus, or cos theta plus I sin theta. Expand the bracket cos theta plus I sin theta to the power 3, or that would be z to the power 3, and then express z in terms of cos 3 theta using deMoivres theorem, and then you either equate the real parts or equate the imaginary parts. So let's do deMoivres theorem first. So we know that z to the power 3 will be cos 3 theta plus I sin 3 theta. And then if we do step 2 and we expand this bracket, we're going to use the binomial expansion, and we know the coefficients just to the power 3 are 1, 3, 3, 1. So that's going to be z equals, or z cubed rather, equals cos cubed theta plus 3 cos squared theta times I sin theta plus 3 cos theta, and then I sin theta squared, and finally plus, which I'll write down here, plus I sin theta to the power 3. Now let's look at that again. Now if we want an expression for cos 3 theta, which is what we wanted, what we do is we have a look at the corresponding side. So we've got, for a complex number, we've got a real part and we've got an imaginary part. So the real parts on the left-hand side are cos 3 theta, which is what we want. We want an expression for cos 3 theta. And if we look at the real parts on the right-hand side, that would be this component here. Now the next component has got an I in it, so that would be an imaginary part. The next component is I squared, which is minus 1. So this would also, the second or the third component would also give us a real part. And the last part, this one here, is I cubed, which is minus I, which gives an imaginary part. So equating the real parts, we get cos 3 theta is equal to cos cubed theta plus 3 cos I squared times by sine squared theta, and that equals cos cubed theta, and I squared is minus 1, so that gives us minus 3 cos theta, so I missed the theta there, sine squared theta. And that's our expression for cos 3 theta.